The FCT Division of the Court of Appeal has reserved its judgment in Senator Smart Adeyemi's appeal against the July 12th judgment by the Federal High Court, presided over by Justice James Omotosho. The High Court had upheld the outcome of the All Progressives Congress gubernatorial primaries in the state, which produced Ahmed Ododo as candidate of the APC in the elections slated for November. The three-man panel of judges, led by Justice Muhammed Shuaibu at the appellate court, told counsels to parties involved after submitting their final addresses that they will be communicated when the judgment is ready. While in court, Senator Adeyemi argued that the primary election was not conducted on word-by-word basis, as he stressed that Ododo's camp did not come to court with any result from the 239 wards. The former lawmaker also insisted that votes were not cast. Speaking after the court session, counsel to Senator Adeyemi, Adekunle Oladapo Otitoju, maintained that the primary election did not hold while faulting the judgment of the High Court on the matter. Otitoju also claimed that the camp of the opposition has failed to show any result as evidence from the primary election.
We are here today and on the position that the issue before the court at the lower court was that the judgment was outrightly wrong, because the court at that time brought in falsification, forgery into our case, which was not our case. Our case was that the the primary election did not hold, which of course is our case from the beginning. And throughout the trial court, the respondent, who is asserting that primary election held, did not place one single word result before the court to show that the election held. And the law says that it has to be direct primary election, which means that all the ward component, 239 wards in Kogi State, must participate in the election. So the case before the trial court was that there was no primary election. And so we who assert must prove. We have asserted to the negative that there was no election. So he who is saying that, oh, there was election, must place before the court results. And that was not placed before the court. So we have come before the court to set aside the decision of the lower court, to show the lower court that indeed there was no ward results. And throughout the proceedings, even at the Court of Appeal, they could not tell us where the ward result was. And then in any election, you must have a polling unit result. In this case, the polling unit result is the ward result, which is not there.
In the same vein, another appellant, Abubakar Adaji Achimugu, represented by his counsel, Josiah Daniel Ebune, said they were equally out to use the appellate court to prevent the injustice.
Well, what we are coming to do is to appeal against the judgment of the Federal High Court, which dismissed our suit on the 18th of July. This morning, we argued the appeal. We argued the respondents also responded, and judgment has been reserved. So they will let us know when the judgment in the appeal is ready.
All things being equal, gubernatorial election will hold in Nigeria's north central state of Kogi on 11th November, with the current governor, Yahaya Bello, not eligible to stand after spending 8 years in office. In Abuja, Nigeria's capital, Abiodun Mohammed, Top Accolade News.